the story. It tells the result. It tells the story you need to know. Like push comes to shove. Again, it must have not been that easy. And again, Javier is looking to replicate that and take this trip to EVO. But Akstar, again, cameo change. Still sticking with the Reiko. From what I've seen today, I've been thoroughly impressed by what these two have been doing. They dish out damage in abundance. They got the understanding of their team and their flow. But in this set, they cannot make any big mistakes. You want to mitigate as much risk as possible. Can't capitalize on the momentum there.
Yeah, the scary thing I do want to point out is just the explosive nature of both of these players. Man, just blood for the blood god, skull for the skull thrones. That's just how it's going to work. Wonderful throw tech from Akstar. Throw out projectile. Keep things relatively simple, not wanting to overextend, but that, the magic down 4 button on Reiko, so good.
He's done that twice now. He's reacted to the stars.
Yes,
then that's something
he's had to keep an eye on. See, that's the thing. The glaive is so good. So he needs to challenge that, but going to go for the double sweep. So small, so effective.
I mean, he could go for that strategy where he reacts to the stars or any projectile with the armored tackle, but then you do have to be careful because you won't be able access to combo breaker or any other big conversions if need be, but he's got high damage output anyway, and he does close out that first round in this game 1.
Very dominant showing from Akstar as well. Plays it off really, really well by going into the cameo switch right at the end right there, switching to Crystalline for Tremor, just so he has the aftershock available at his fingertips. But this is such a projectile-heavy game, and fortunately, Javier is ducking at the wrong times and it's catching him right bang into the DDT. Yeah, forces him to break. And this is honestly right out the gate. Akstar has just been controlling the pace of the match non-stop, but Javier looking to bite back right now, going standing ball into the spear. What's the mix going to be? Into the glaive. Look to optimize as much damage as possible and have the corner to work with.
Barely shy of 400 damage there was Javier. He knows that kind of damage he can dish out, and that was such a trick. What wizardry was that? It worked.
That was such a ballsy read. That was layer 1 and 2 just thrown together. It's like, oh, yeah, you've been seeing this thing. You've been reacting to Chameleon a lot. Why don't I mix things up in a way you'd never be ready for?
Good block. But watch out as well, Reiko does have some meter.
Oh,
that's stand 3 anti-air?
Yeah, yo, that was sick. Gonna catch him out the air, ending the DDT, and quite a dominant showing from Akstar.
Now, here's the thing. From what I've seen with Reiko in the past, like, there are a couple of scenarios where his kick buttons, again, like we said with the down 4, probably one of the best, if not arguably one of the best pokes in the game. Stand free. Like, that's pretty damn good as well. I believe it's special cancelable now.
Yes, honestly, whilst, you know, you see Reiko's kind of mash heavy, he's got the 1-2, he's got the down 1, he's got the down 4, he's got the overhead, he's got the back 2. Everyone kind of underestimates the length of his legs at time. Like, back 3 is one of his best toolkits. That was it right there, funny enough. The extended properties of those strings really catch so many people out of the sky. Goes into the DDT once more, looking for that optimal. Javier choosing to hold on to it.
It's his first round, so I can understand not using it now. Good block on the overhead there as well.
He gets the backdash, goes for the sweep, goes for the down 4. Yeah, it's going to be quite a poke-heavy game, but Javier is going to have some advantageous plus frames off this. Again, big jump, but
he actually got the punish as well, by the way.
Yeah.
But I don't think he was expecting to get the punish, so.
Definitely wasn't quite ready for it. However, you know, it's not over just yet. Gonna get the advantageous frames once again. Looking for that range on the down 2. Has to block the meter burn stars. Very slow game planning, especially in comparison to what we saw earlier on. Running it down to the clock. Near 20 seconds left.
That's flawless block.
Yeah, this, I mean, as good as that spear is, you gotta be careful for it, but ooh, gets caught by down 4 stars. That jails, by the way, and Akstar just opening up the screen a little bit more, getting a little bit too reliant on the Chameleon camo.
He needs to throw.
Yeah.
He needs to throw.
So I believe... Oh no, so unfortunate, drops the combo. 1 second
looks like he went the wrong way. Yeah, something happened that didn't get the right conversion he needed. I don't think it was because there was going to be scaling there, but I don't think he was going to get the necessary damage he needed in time, which works out for Akstar anyway. So.
Yeah, if I'm honest, right out the gate, Akstar has just been playing this game at his own pace, and it's these small little micro errors. Like the active frames of the Shuriken have actually been catching Javier quite a considerable bit in this matchup. Double sweep. Goes for the down 4, back again. Glaive gonna get a free jump in at the very least from her, but standing 1 anti-air, can't quite get anything off the glaive.
Interesting trade there, backs away. Yeah, he blocked, just in case with the Hellraiser.
He looks for the overhead once again. Oh, doesn't quite punch the extended string. Whiffs the throw.
I think he could have reacted to that, but I don't think he was expecting it. Anyway, he's going to get a pickup regardless.
Yeah, it's getting quite scrambly at the moment. He's going to get the breaker.
I think he waited for him to side switch so he could break him and leave him in the corner. That was actually a smart breaker there from Javier, but I'm not sure if it's going to work out in his favor in the long run.
Yeah, it's quite the life deficit right now for Javier. Has to play Akstar's pace, and it's not working to him. Catches him with the back two, and that was actually going to be death territory either way, because off the back fist, he's like +8. So it comes down to strike throw, and you got to guess.
Yeah, that just looks like it goes from bad to worse there. Really good start. I really got to say. Really good start there from Akstar. Confident. And like he was saying to us in the back before, that this is probably the most attuned and ideal assist there for Reiko. He's actually been showing it, or illustrating it to us in abundance. I've really been impressed.
Yeah, it's a very simple yet effective game plan. You know, when he controlled the pace of the match, the Shark can just bully his way in. But, you know, Javier, ready to draw some blood, has the Chameleon cameo assist. Ooh, not going to fully go for the end though. Wants to keep him standing.
Not clipped.
Sure, I entirely agree with him going back to the middle of the screen. However, this is where Akstar has been thriving.
Well, remember, he's still got the teleport and he's still got the assist, but he needs to wait for the cameo to come back before he does any sort of trickery. But he's actually just giving Akstar breathing room, closing the ground, less real estate to work with in terms of backing away. But he's going to get a nice little conversion here. He might have to go for the full thing, though.
Yeah, he goes for the full combo punish. Is going to have Chameleon. Chooses not to spend it a little bit early on, just so he has her available to do just this. Want to close out the round and even things out. Standing 3-3 into the spin. Oh, this is not going to be quite death, but he's going to check on the knee and close around. This is what Javier needs to break that momentum that Akstar has built up.
That was good. I like that.
Backwards, gets clipped by the shurikens once again. Big jump, wonderful stand one, anti-air. Gonna go into the back fist to get the Okizeme.
Oh, okay. Didn't get the cancel he needed or expected, and escape failed there. He's had a few failed escapes today, Akstar.
I've definitely seen it. Well, Akstar's been quite on point with his throw techs, but with Javier, he loves his strike throw game. He loves to really, really reinforce it. So at some points, there's only so many times you can take the right way on 50-50.
Indeed. Good duck on the stars there as well. And again, it clicked. I've seen him jump away, and he keeps getting clipped by those EX stars.
Yeah, those stars are nasty because the way in nature they kind of open up when you spend the meter, it's like a cone. The closer they get to you, the wider they become.
What a jump there from Javier. He's going to have to capitalize this every single time, and then he backs away. What's he waiting for? A throw, or is he just going to sneak it in with the knee? He doesn't even need to.
Yeah, he may be looking for a bit of a whiff punish, but the double down one to close out the game. Javier bringing things back, still 100% absolutely in this fight.
Oh, I'm seeing that there. Akstar again. Remember, he is 21 years of age, early 20s. And this is one of those classic scenarios that myself, yourself, Warrior as well, people at home, you may have seen this. Someone prematurely goes 2-0 to first to 3. Their opponent bounced back. Is he starting to think about it? Because he's already dropped one game. He's like, oh, am I going to let this slip through my fingers? Am I going to fumble the bag, as we say?
It can happen. It can happen. It has happened very recently, as we have seen at Combo Breaker. But, you know, it's... I do expect this game between the two to go like to the last game, to the last round. And, man, it just shows the caliber of play. And one of the things I absolutely do love these sorts of tournaments as well, as you know, big shout outs to the NRS team for running their regionals as well, is that it's always quite a great exhibition of what the EU scene can do.
Indeed. All right, these guys are ruminating. They're getting ready. We're not going to see a character swap from Akstar at all. I think he's completely dedicated his time and efforts into this team here. So it will remain the same. Yes, Reiko and Tremor is indeed.
I mean, very understandable. He's been playing very composed for a lot of the day, so I wouldn't see the necessity to switch right away. But, you know, between those sets and games, I think that Akstar just needed to slow down a little bit. And it's like, I need some breathing room. Javier's overwhelming me, and once Javier gets his offense going, as we've seen, it can be quite unstoppable. But Javier now being quite warm is... maybe Akstar needed those few seconds. Even
slowing down and giving yourself like a little bit of breathing room and whatnot, like your opponent can smell blood when he needs to. If you give him the correct amount of breathing room, it ain't gonna look pretty for you. But Akstar seems to have recovered quite nicely. He's looking to close out this first round, not unless Javier has other plans.
Yeah,
Disrupt the ripple in the waves.
This will be a bit of a two-touch conversion situation. Gonna get the Oki off it, but Javier moving back once again.
Don't take the bait, don't take the bait.
Maybe waiting for that chameleon rotation, you know? We're gonna come around to, there she is, throws out the glaive, throws out the spear.
He's being patient. I was hoping he just didn't take the bait in terms of like trying to dash in arbitrarily, recklessly, maybe get caught by a teleport or even the just pull him in.
Yeah, a lot of patience being shown. 20 seconds, but Akstar bit going into the optimal.
Is he still alive after this? Barely, probably.
Might just be.
It's 1100.
It's going to come to the Azuna draw. And I think that might be enough. Yep, that's going to be enough.
All right, there you go. Now it's a full combo just shy, just under 50% there. Done it. And there you go. He's done 510 damage. And this could be frustrating for Akstar if he drops this.
Yeah, wonderful optimal damage right in, but Akstar is picking up where he left off. Clearly not happy about that last round. Gonna go into the flexible tremor. Gonna have him back in crystalline.
All the back whiffs.
Just not punished the whiff throw, but gonna get a full combo conversion. Oh, we might have gotten a near flawless today, but Javier far from out the fight. Gonna get a full combo conversion. Has the corner to work with. This is as optimal as it's gonna get. Looking to get the Oki off it, backing up a tiny little bit.
With the grab, and you are very lucky it was just a singular hitting move and nothing else.
Yeah, looks for that glaive, gets the forward throw again. It's becoming very strike throw heavy. Akstar's got to be careful.
Oh.
There's the jump in.
What a read. The guy's reads on projectiles have been phenomenal today, and he's going to get rewarded for it beautifully.
No, drops the combo. Very soft reset. Looks for plus frames on the low. This is a do or die situation.
One more amplified star, but he's got to be careful about what Scorpion can do from that. Yeah, he was scared. Oh no, that should be the whole round.
Yep, that will be it. Javier putting another point on the board for himself, and I believe...
Yeah, he's getting frustrated. He's getting frustrated. Now remember, he threw a set of stars before and he got jumped, and I could see in a little situation, he saw the jump, but I bet he kind of just had his finger hesitating on the trigger, and he's like, if I throw this is it. It's 2 apiece now. Like I said, it's the last set of the day, and we're going down to the final game.
Yeah, we said it. Last game, last round, and Akstar ready to draw blood. Gonna get the Oki. 30 damage is no joke. Staggers, plus frames, overhead. Yep, this is how little by little he wants to work his way in. Dismantle Javier. Oh, that's the scary part about when you play against Javier. The second you think he's out the fight, he will bring things back.
Deja vu all over again. He's looking to take the first round with those amplified stars.
Match point.
And then again, this is what we did see. We saw it slow down. We saw him really take it out here. But this is looking good for... It's looking really good here for Akstar at the moment. Javier, he was in this position before and it really worked out, so...
You're going to get the down one, going to get the forward throw. Things are looking quite strong for Javier. Unfortunately, oh wow, that was so active. I thought he was going to drop that. My goodness me. Going to get the full combo conversion, 32 damage locked in. Nothing to turn your nose up at, especially with the life lead that Javier does have. Things is very interesting. I feel like Javier really does like backing off to the middle, despite the projectile heavy game we've seen.
Here we are able to projectile heavy, but again, this is all panning out just like the last game it was. I don't know what Javier does, but his adaptation skills are magnificent. Gets him the grab there. Gonna get the position advantage with that back throw. Yeah, he's walking away. Let's see, this is so scary when he's backing away like that.
Oh. Nice, gonna hit off the knee. Gonna get standing forward into the spit. Of course, it's gonna come to last game, last round.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Yeah, it goes for the meaty spin. Last game, last round. Here it is. Whoever wins this goes to EVO with a hefty amount of change in your pocket, too.
All right, teleports and gets the back throw again. That positional advantage is huge. And he's going to get the conversion because he's in the corner with the Kitana lift there. It's going to be nice and interesting here. All right, pulls him over.
Yeah, once Javier gets that engine going, it can be very, very hard to stop.
And this style's working because he gets a slight life lead and he backs away, and it's just like just goads him to come in here. Kind of provokes him, and it is working out. But then this provocation can lead into big damage that you don't want to deal with. Misses the stand 3.
Yeah, loses that option of the anti-air. Gonna get another throw. Have a bit of frame advantage here. Gonna check him off the knee into the glaive. Ooh, very awkward situation. I don't feel like Javier was quite ready.
He got a throw anyway, so he got some sort of damage out of it, but he's on the back foot! And this is going to be huge. He's got 3 bars as well to work with, so the world's his oyster.
Yeah, it's going to do so much damage right now. Yeah, it's going to get Oki
Whoa,
off it.
frustration. That was frustration. Yeah. Oh, man, he did the fatal blow of frustration. And he went from 2-0 up. And Javier turned it around. 3 games on the bounce. You're back against the wall is what it was here. And you can see it. So Javier takes it. And he will be booking his place at EVO 2024 this year. You see it. He said, I have an idea. You can tell by his picks. He said, I'm going to go 2-0 down and then bounce back 3-2. That was a fantastic performance. Brilliant from MK Javier.
As I said, this match was absolutely gonna go the mile, and well done, well played to Javier, but let's not, underplay Akstar. He played wonderfully. His counter adaptations and those extra few seconds he took in between games really, really did pay off. But man, once Javier gets that engine revving and going, it's so hard to stop him.
Oh yeah, we give props where props is due. Give the players his flowers again, making it this far, and again, having that make it go down to the wire. Really good stuff there to Akstar. But